What up, Reject Nation? It's your girl Sally, aka Sally LaMonaco, aka Salamander, but you can only call me Salamander if you subscribe to this channel. So hit that red subscribe button, or else we are not on a nickname basis. You need to earn it. Earn my love and affection. If this is your first video on this channel that you are watching, hi! This video is part of a series where I am going to be watching all of the Marvel movies in order from phases 1 through 4 because I have not seen most of the newer ones. I'm a nerd, but when it comes to this stuff, I feel stupid. So this week we are watching Captain America, the first Avenger. I don't really know why this isn't the first one, to be quite honest. Maybe it just didn't fit well. Like maybe they tried to do Iron Man first. I don't know. This to me should have been the first one. I'm confusion. And it obviously takes place during World War I or II, or it's I'm sorry, I swear I'm not stupid. I'm horrible with dates, honestly. Speaking of dates, if you want to watch my full reaction of this movie, please go to patreon.com/therealrejects. It would be a date, because we're technically sitting down watching a full movie together, and, you know, why wouldn't you want to go on a date with me? So grab some popcorn. If at any point you laughed during this video, or had a similar reaction, or you just enjoyed it and want to help us out, please give a like. It really does help the algorithm. It's free. Not a lot of things are free in America, apparently. Also, quick shout out to Prepper. Y'all are the homies for editing together a super long video for highlights specifically. Thank you so much. It's a lot of work. And I'm just watching the movie. Ironically, it is July 4th weekend, and even though things are not looking great in America right now, I just want to say happy 4th of July, even though this is coming out probably a month after. All right. America.
What is it? My God. This one's waited long enough.
He didn't even try to move. Four guys couldn't open that, but he could.
The Tesseract was the jewel of Odin's treasure room.
It's kind of symbolic.
It's not for the eyes of ordinary men.
Exactly.
The order to open fire.
Fool! You cannot control the power you hold. You will burn!
Okay, that's dark, Disney, Lord.
Sorry, son.
Look, just give me a chance.
You've been eligible on your asthma alone.
Is there anything you can do?
I'm doing it. I'm saving your life.
They should have made his voice like sound like I hadn't hit puberty yet, because it looks so weird with him talking that deep and he's just tiny. I don't know.
Don't know when to give up, do you?
I can do this all day.
Oh.
Hey, pick on somebody your own size.
He kicked his ass like his mama.
Come on, man. Why last night? Gotta get you cleaned up.
Why? Where we going?
Future.
Welcome to the Modern Marvels Pavilion and the world of tomorrow. A greater world.
This reminds me of Tomorrowland at Disney. Imagine being that extra.
What if I told you that in just a few short years, your automobile won't even have to touch the ground at all? With Stark gravitic reversion technology, you'll be able to do just that.
We still don't have cars like that.
So many important jobs.
What do you want me to do? Collect scrap?
Yes.
Come on, there are men laying down their lives. I got no right to do any less than them. That's what you don't understand.
Don't do anything stupid until I get back.
How can I? Taking all the stupid with you.
Oh.
Represent the Strategic Scientific Reserve.
Steve Rogers.
Do you want to kill Nazis?
I don't want to kill anyone. I don't like bullies. I don't care where they're from.
Well, there are already so many big men fighting. Maybe what we need now is a little guy.
That's offensive.
Gentlemen, I'm Agent Carter. I supervise all operations for this division.
Must be the accent, Queen Victoria. Thought I was signing up for the U.S. Army. I got a few moves I know you'll like.
Thank God he needed to be punched.
Up the pace, ladies! Let's go! Let's go! Move! One, hold!
That flag means we're only at the halfway point.
That's me.
Nobody's got that flag in 17 years. Let's go. Get back into formation. Rogers! I said fall in!
Thank you, sir.
That's a way to do it.
Hodge passed every test we gave him. He's big, he's fast, he obeys orders, he's a soldier.
He's a bully.
You win wars. Guts.
Grenade!
My God.
Get away! Get back! Back in formation.
Is this a test?
No shit, it's a test. He's still skinny. Oh, man. Yeah, that's intimidating for sure.
Somebody get that kid a sandwich. Comfortable?
It's a little big.
His head is so big.
2, 1.
They couldn't have done it slower. Oh my lord.
Now Mr. Stark.
Oh no.
We will proceed.
That's 10%. 20%. 30.
I can do this!
That's 100%.
Oh my God.
Mr. Stark!
And he comes out looking like a snack.
Son of a bitch did it.
I think we did it.
How'd you feel?
It's over.
Girl, consent. No, not German Stanley Tucci. Oh my God. Respect your elders. Nice. No.
Come on!
Let me go!
Wait, don't! Don't! No, don't!
What?
Go get him! I can swim!
That kid is a trooper. Oh, that's a whole lot of nope from me.
Who the hell are you?
The first of many. cut off one head.
Hail Hydra!
Okay, I did understand that Greek mythology reference. Now he's like, oh, look what I just did with my new muscles.
Hydra is assembling an arsenal to destroy my enemies in one stroke, wherever they are, regardless of how many forces they possess. Quite simply, gentlemen, I have harnessed the power of the gods.
Thank you, Schmidt.
Berlin is on this map.
So it is.
Sorry.
If you're going after Schmidt, I want in.
You want to serve your country on the most important battlefield of the war.
Sir, that's all I want.
You just got promoted. I don't know if I can do this. Nothing to it. You sell a few bonds, bonds buy bullets, bullets kill Nazis. Bing, bang, boom.
Strong and brave, here to save the American.
Series E defense bonds. Each one you buy is a bullet in the barrel of your best guy's gun. I need a volunteer.
I already volunteered. How do you think I got here? Bring back the girl!
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Schmidt sent out a force to his army. 200 men went up against him, and less than 50 returned. Your audience contained what was left of the 107th.
The 107?
Oh my god.
Are you planning a rescue mission?
Yeah, it's called winning the war.
But if you know where they are, why not at
We're
least
30 miles behind the lines, through some of the most heavily fortified territory in Europe. We'd lose more men than we'd save. But I don't expect you to understand that because you're a chorus girl.
Yeah, that you made him that.
What do you plan to do? Walk to Austria?
If that's what it takes.
You heard the colonel. Your friend is most likely dead.
You don't know that.
Even so, he's devising a strategy. If he detects
By
any
the time he's done that, it could be too late.
Mm.
You told me you thought I was meant for more than this. Did you mean that?
Every word.
Then you gotta let me go.
But I love you.
The Hydra camp is in Crossbow, tucked between these two mountain ranges. It's a factory of some kind.
Agent Carter, if we're not in too much of a hurry, I thought we could stop off in Lucerne for a late-night fondue.
Oh god.
Stark is the best civilian pilot I've ever seen. He's mad enough to brave this airspace. We're lucky to have him.
So are you two. Do you... fondue?
As soon as I'm free, turn this thing around and get the hell out of here!
You can't give me orders.
The hell I can! I'm a captain!
That's like the first time I've seen him smile the whole movie. Dang.
Who are you supposed to be?
Captain America.
This is like Star Wars, but on Earth.
No! What are you doing?
Our forces are outmatched.
Why'd he stop?
It's me. It's Steve. Steve, come on. Steve. I thought you were smaller.
What were they doing to him? Why was he on a table like that?
What happened to you? I joined the army.
Oh my god.
I'm a great fan of your films. So, Dr. Askin managed it after all.
How do y'all breathe in there?
Impressive.
You got no idea. Every day.
Ew! Oh my god.
No matter what lies Askin told you, you see, I was his greatest success.
Oh, no wonder like he had an awful facelift job.
You don't have one of those, do you?
You are deluded, Captain.
Villains never have noses.
Told you that in reality,
Ew.
you're just afraid.
It's so gross. Carl, what?
Gotta be a rope or something! Just go! Get out of here! No, without you!
He's like, alright.
Senator Brandt.
What? Yes.
I am honored to present this medal for valor to my personal friend, Captain America. Captain, that's your cue.
I thought he'd be taller.
Stan.
Baltic, and the sixth one was about here, 30, 40 miles west of the Maginot Line.
She is just looking at him like with those bedroom eyes.
I want every Allied eyeball looking for that main Hydra base.
I'll need a team.
We're already putting together the best men.
With all due respect, sir, so am I.
We barely got out of there alive and you want us to go back?
That's rather fun, actually.
I'm in. We're in. I'll always fight.
Howard has some equipment for you to try tomorrow morning.
Sounds good.
He's a strong guy, but not strong enough not to look down.
You don't like music?
I do, actually. I might, even when this is all over, go dancing.
Then what are we waiting for?
The right partner. 0800, Captain.
Yes, ma'am.
He even looked at Captain.
I'm looking for Mr. Stark.
He's in with Colonel Phillips. Of course, you're welcome to wait. Read about what you did.
Just doing what needed to be done.
Sounded like more than that. You saved nearly 400 men.
Be careful with blondes.
You're a hero.
Well, that depends on the definition.
The women of America, they owe you their thanks. And seeing as they're not here.
No, don't ruin it with Agent Carter. You freaking whore!
Captain, we're ready for you, if you're not otherwise occupied.
I'm kidding. I don't call women whores. I was just joking.
And now you are, just like all the rest.
Well, what about you and Stark? How do I know you two haven't been fondue-ing?
You still don't know a bloody thing about women.
What about this one?
No, that's just a prototype.
What's it made of?
Vibranium. That's the rarest metal on Earth. What you're holding there, that's all we've got.
Sure, the captain has some unfinished business.
What do you think?
Yes, I think it works.
I had some ideas about the uniform.
I like her. I know she has a show. I need to watch it. Oh, wow. Ah! imagine. Oh.
You are failing! We are close to an offensive that will shake the planet.
I know he's supposed to look scary, but he looks just funny to me.
I had him on the ropes. I know you did.
Watch out.
Kill him now!
Oh. Don't let go. He said hang on. Why would you let... Oh my god. After all that and saving him, dang, he was cute too. But doesn't he come back or something? I feel like I've seen him in something. He better. He was too cute to die.
How much time we got?
According to my new best friend, under 24 hours.
Where is he now?
Hydra's last base is here, in the Alps, 500 feet below the surface.
It's not like we can just knock on the front door.
That's exactly what we're gonna do.
Okay, Batman.
Resented my genius and tried to deny me what was rightfully mine, but he gave you everything. What made you so special?
Nothing. I'm just a kid from Brooklyn.
Why did that piss him off?
I can do this all day.
Oh, of course you can, of course. But unfortunately, I am on a tight schedule.
So am I.
Why did he just run off? He's, like, you had him. Did he just... Oh, it looked like he just slipped and fell. Fire, not friend. That's brave. That looks like fun. Wait. There we go.
Go get him.
He's about to pass.
I'm not using it!
Oh, man. Ooh. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I would shit bricks if I were either of them. Not New York. That's where I live. Ah! Yeah, let's hit a bomb. Oh my god, Disney, what the... Oh my god. That was so dumb. Why would you do that? Couldn't they all get like sucked out of the plane if there's a window open? Again, dumb. It's just...
You could have the power of the gods! I have seen the future, Captain! Not my future!
What?
I gotta put her in the water.
Please, don't do this. We have time. We can work it out.
Maggie. You're gonna need a rain check on that dance.
I was wondering why they didn't dance.
All right. A week next Saturday at the Stork Club.
You got it.
8 o'clock on the dot. Don't you dare be late. Understood?
You know, I still don't know how to dance.
I'll show you how. Just be there.
We'll have the band play something slow.
I'd hate to step on your...
Steve? Steve?
It's so sad.
Where am I?
You're in a recovery room in New York City.
Where am I really?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
The game. It's from May 1941. I know because I was there.
Captain Rogers, wait!
You're in the future.
We thought it best to break it to you slowly.
Break what?
You've been asleep, Cap, for almost 70 years. You gonna be okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I had a date.
Well, that was Captain America. Very, very different, I will say. I was wondering how Weezy was going to do a war movie. And so, yeah, it's weird. Like, I've never seen this sort of subject matter in like a PG or PG-13-ish rating. Obviously, war movies are usually extremely violent, and so yeah, I was just really curious the whole time watching, like, how far are they gonna go with this, minus that guy going through the freaking propellers. Could have done without that scene, but honestly it was pretty enjoyable. I just think they could, I honestly feel like they could have been a little more gritty with it. It seemed still very polished, and obviously the CGI was noticeable in this movie a lot. Maybe because it was a little earlier. I don't know what year this was. I mean, some of the CGI kind of took me out of it a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I saw the green screen and her hair and stuff like that, but other than that, it was different. It was different. I thought the ending was really heartfelt. I feel like it didn't linger long enough for me. Like, as I started to get teary-eyed, it just jumped into the future. I don't know, that could have lingered more for me, but I really liked that whole sequence where he's about to go under and he's talking about the date. Like, that really got me. Agent Carter, I love her. I feel like I can relate. I was not in the army though, but I kind of wish there had been a few more moments between Captain America and her that were good. I feel like obviously they had a lot of tension and stuff, and she got mad at him, and that was hilarious to me. Because it just seemed natural, but I really wish there had been just a little bit more with them to make the ending stronger. But I did feel it though. I felt that they never got their dance. That's gonna bother me. That's just really gonna bother me. I mean, the whole time I'm gonna be watching the Avengers, I'm like, they never got their dance, and that's so sad. And she died thinking that he was dead. Man, he's gonna need therapy. I honestly just feel really bad for him. Like, I know he's gonna be in the Avengers, but I just feel bad for him. Like, that's a doozy. I can see why maybe he'd be a little angsty. He seemed really serious in this movie. He's a very serious character. So I like when we got a few moments where he smiled and was happy. He went through it. So I'm just curious to see how his character develops and how he handles the modern world. Because to be honest, I'd be pretty mad too. The villain wasn't that scary to me. I feel like, again, for a good movie, like, it's gotta have a good villain, and I feel like, obviously, I think they were trying to go with a whole Hitler concept with him where he just wants to watch the world burn, I guess, but I don't know, that wasn't super fleshed out for me, his motivation, obviously. So then the ending kind of felt, with the villain at least, it kind of felt a little abrupt. It wasn't like a big payoff for me. He was just like, I'm holding it, and then I explode, I guess. I don't know. This just felt like it was more about Captain America than it was about a villain. So I feel that. There were aspects about this movie that I did like. I don't know. There were a lot of lines in this movie that I thought were funny and great. Like, I'm not gonna kiss you. That really got me. I loved that. The acting was really great in this movie. I feel like a lot of war movies focus on the relationships with the soldiers and the men fighting closely with each other. I think a great example of that is the movie Fury. I guess I kind of thought that they were going to focus a lot maybe on the relationships with the men that continued to fight with Captain America after he saved their lives. And so I don't know, I guess I just wanted more, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, it would have been really great to explore those other men and why they continued to fight with Captain America. And I know he lost his best friend. I just thought they were gonna do more with the other men, and that would have been a really cool story. For like a Wayne's war movie, this was interesting. It achieved its goal of tackling this very dark subject of like Nazis, for example, and making it kid friendly. I think they could have gone a little grittier with it. Maybe they could have made it feel a little more like a war movie, but I see why they didn't. Also, like, this also worked. I did really love how it was shot. I loved the aesthetic of it. I loved that it was very vintage looking, and a lot of the colors were like, you know, green, tan, muted. The colors in this movie and the set decorations and everything like that, it just looked really cool. I also understand now why this wasn't the first movie. I know he's the first Avenger technically, but obviously having known the information that I do now about Iron Man and his father, I now get why this movie was a little later, because now you're understanding how Tony Stark's father kind of fits in with this whole world and how he did help, you know, basically first start the Avengers. Is really fascinating, and he's kind of a good guy, which is nice. I'm sure the Tesseract comes back. I get why this movie came a little later and came after Iron Man. That was really interesting. This movie had a lot of great lines, cinematography, and the fight sequences were fun. I don't remember a lot of the Star Wars movies, to be honest. That'll probably be another series, but it kind of felt Star Wars-esque to me with pew pew, you know, the guns that shoot out lasers. But it was interesting seeing like an old vintage sort of set, but with those. That kind of threw me off, but I mean, it was also cool. It was just a different atmosphere for sure for a war movie. Yeah, overall, I'm just really excited to watch the Avengers now. I know that everyone was talking about the Winter Soldier and Civil War. Is the Civil War the other one? I just heard more about those movies than I did with this one, so I'm excited. This obviously is a huge setup for the character, so I'm excited to see the rest of those movies, and again to see how his character develops and how he deals with all of this trauma adapting to everything. It was a fun movie. I enjoyed all the action, even though I didn't quite understand the science behind the lasers and the Tesseract and all that. That got a little confusing. Either I'm stupid and I couldn't follow along, or it was just seemed a little plot holey to me, but it was fun. It could have been a much darker movie. So I love the aesthetic of this movie. It was really different. Anyway, if you enjoyed this reaction, please give it a like. It does help the algorithm. Turn on that notification bell to know when I post the Avengers video. That'll be fun. And then we'll be hopping right into phase 2. I'm excited. I'm super excited. And you should be too. America. and I'll see you next week.